Thought this would feel lighter by now. Not fixed, not erased completely, just easier. That's all I expected, really. It's been long enough. People stopped asking about you months ago. Life kept moving like it's supposed to. Mine did too, technically. Still certain nights hit strange. Certain moments pull harder than they should. And honestly, that part getting exhausting now. Cause I'm tired of pretending time automatically heals everything. Like people keep saying, no big collapse, no dramatic pain, just old emotion still taking up space. I thought time would've helped by now. Thought distance would've softened this somehow. I thought time would've helped by now, but certain feelings still hang around. I thought time would've helped by now. Guess healing slower than people say. I thought time would've helped by now. Still carrying pieces of you anyway. The strange thing is, I don't even want us back the same way anymore. At least I don't think I do, see. Even that answer complicated, but your absence stopped feeling sharp a while ago. Now it's more like background weight, like carrying something in your jacket pocket you forget about until you move a certain way. And suddenly there it is again. That's probably the best description I got. Not unbearable, not gone, just still here, still holding on. Sometimes I catch myself laughing genuinely, having good days, feeling normal again. Then out of nowhere, something reminds me of you, and I realize the wound never fully disappeared, it just got quieter. Maybe that's maturity though, learning how to function beside certain feelings without needing to solve them completely. Yeah. No bitterness left, no blame to repeat, just emotional echoes still underneath. I thought time would've helped by now. Thought memory would've faded cleaner. I thought time would've helped by now. Instead, certain moments hit deeper. I thought time would've helped by now. Guess some people leave marks that stay. I thought time would've helped by now. Still feeling traces. Anyway, people talk about healing like it's this straight, clean process, but real healing messy sometimes. You improve, then relapse emotionally for a night, then improve again, and eventually you stop asking whether the feeling is gone, and start asking whether you can live peacefully beside it. Honestly, maybe this is better than forcing myself numb, 'cause what we had mattered. And maybe certain things are supposed to leave a mark, not forever painfully, just honestly. I thought time would've helped by now, but maybe healing got different timelines. I thought time would've helped by now. Still your memory crossing my mind. Sometimes I thought time would've helped by now. Guess some feelings fade slow and quiet. I thought time would've helped by now, but maybe this is just what human is. How silence got different versions to it. This apartment used to breathe different back when you were around. Now every little sound echo longer since your voice ain't here now. Kitchen lights still flicker sometimes, hallway floors still creak, but the place feel wider lately, in a lonely kind of way to me. Your mug still sitting near the sink, like it forgot you left, and honestly I haven't moved it yet. Maybe that says enough by itself. Meanwhile life outside still moving, sirens passing down the street, but inside here everything's slower, like the walls got memory. No fighting, no dramatic goodbye, just absence settling into everyday life. This apartment sounds different without you, like the silence got heavier somehow. This apartment sounds different without you, even the television louder now. This apartment sounds different without you, like the air stopped moving smooth. This apartment sound different without you, and honestly, so do I too. I caught myself turning to say something before remembering there's nobody there. That little instinct hurt more than sadness ever played fair. And certain routines feel incomplete now, like cooking for one too much. Cause spaces get emotionally rearranged by people we deeply touch. Your hoodie still hanging near the doorway, holding on to your scent lightly. And every time I walk past it, memory hits me quietly. Not enough to break me down, just enough to shift the mood. Cause grief ain't always dramatic, sometimes it's small, familiar truths. One empty chair, one quiet room, suddenly absence fills the view. Even the music sounds different now, lower somehow in tone, like songs reacting emotionally to being played alone. I used to love rainy evenings here, now they linger too long. Cause comfort changes shape fast when somebody gone. And honestly, I know healing takes its time. Still it's strange how physical spaces can hold emotional outlines. No bitterness, no blame to throw, just empty space. Learning you gone. This apartment sound different without you, like warmth slowly faded from the walls. This apartment sound different without you, and now every little silence calls. This apartment sound different without you, like echoes sitting in every room. This apartment sound different without you, and I still hear traces of you. Maybe people leave energy behind in places where they love deeply. Maybe walls absorb emotions more honestly than memory. Cause nothing here physically broken, still everything changed somehow. Some absences don't shout loudly, they quietly settle down. Now the city lights fading softer, morning getting close outside, and I'm sitting in the same apartment, still adjusting to the quiet. Honestly, that might be the hardest thing to do, not surviving the ending itself, but learning spaces without you. This apartment sound different without you. Like the room forgot your rhythm now. This apartment sound different without you, and I still feel it somehow. This apartment sound different without you. Like memories sitting in the furniture still. This apartment sound different without you, and maybe it always will. Yeah. Silence definitely changed in here. It's weird how somebody can leave and still casually exist in your day. I was pouring coffee this morning, half awake staring out the kitchen window, and somehow your laugh crossed my mind like it still has somewhere to go. Not in some dramatic movie way, not heartbreak crashing through the walls, just random little moments where your memory quietly calls. Like hearing somebody use a phrase you used to say all the time, or catching myself expecting your text before remembering you're not mine. And honestly, that might be the strangest part, how certain people stop being present but never fully leave your thoughts. No warning, no reason why, you just appear again in the middle of life. You still show up in random thoughts, like old songs drifting through the room. You still show up in random thoughts when the day gets quiet in the afternoon. You still show up in random thoughts, and honestly I stopped fighting it now. You still show up in random thoughts. Some memories just settle down somehow. I passed that little spot downtown where we used to waste whole evenings talking, and suddenly I remember details I thought time had already softened. The way you held your cup with two hands, the way you laughed before finishing jokes, the way silence around you never actually felt awkward close. Meanwhile life keeps moving normally, bills still due, people still call, but memory works strange. Sometimes tiny things reopen it all, and I'm not sitting here devastated, not breaking down emotionally. It's more like certain people quietly become part of your mental scenery. One thought, one smell, and suddenly memory rings that bell. Somebody mentioned your hometown earlier, and there you were again. Not physically, just existing softly inside my head, like your energy left fingerprints on ordinary things somehow. Coffee shops, street corners, playlists, still carrying traces now. And honestly, I think grown feelings work like that. They don't always explode loudly. Sometimes they just keep echoing back. No bitterness, no dramatic pain, just memories moving through everyday frames. You still show up in random thoughts, like unfinished conversations floating. You still show up in random thoughts, even while life keeps rolling. You still show up in random thoughts, and maybe that's alright with me. You still show up in random, 'cause some people become part of how you think naturally. Maybe healing ain't forgetting, maybe it's learning not to resist. How certain people stay connected to ordinary moments like this, 'cause not every memory painful, some just quietly remain, like warmth sitting in old rooms long after somebody changed. Now the evening's settling slowly, city humming outside somewhere, and somehow you cross my mind again, just from hearing distant music in the air. No sadness crashing over me, no desperate need to rewind, just the realization you still casually exist inside my mind. Honestly, maybe that's what real connection does. Even after people leave your life, part of them still moves with us. Still show up in random parts, like echoes wrapped in familiar sound. And I finally stopped pushing it down. Still show up in random parts, like comfort visiting quietly again. Still show up in random parts, and maybe some people never fully end. Yeah. Funny how memory works like that. It's strange what takes the longest to update. Cause technically, you've been gone for a while now. Different routines, different weekends, different life probably. And most days I function fine, but every now and then my brain still acts like you exist inside my schedule somewhere. Like earlier tonight, I almost sent you something funny I saw online. Thumb halfway to your name before reality stepped in. That kind of thing still happens sometimes. No big breakdown, no dramatic scene, just old instincts still repeating. You've been gone but not really. Certain parts of my life ain't catch up yet. You've been gone but not really. Some habit still haven't left. You've been gone but not really. Like my system still expecting you near. You've been gone but not really. And honestly, that feeling weird. I still leave space on the sidewalk sometimes without thinking. Still glance at my phone during certain hours, like muscle memory got its own agenda. And I know eventually those things fade, probably, but healing moves quieter than people realize. Nobody talks enough about the adjustment period after somebody mattered deeply. Not heartbreak itself, the recalibration afterward. One reflex, one old routine, still living somewhere in me. Even conversations feel different now, cause you used to be the first person I mentally save stories for. Now certain moments happen, ain't got nowhere natural to land. That part harder than I expected. And honestly, I think that's why some people linger emotionally. Not because you actively holding on, but because parts of your life were built around them quietly. No denial left, no fantasy to chase, just your absence still adjusting inside the space. You've been gone but not really. Some parts of me still move your direction. You've been gone but not really. Like memory running old connections. Oh, you've been gone but not really. Even after all this time passed through, you've been gone but not really. Guess some systems don't reboot smooth. Maybe people think healing means never thinking about somebody again. But maybe real healing's smaller than that. Maybe it's just fewer reflexes, fewer emotional glitches, fewer moments where your brain reaches for them automatically. Maybe that's enough. Tonight the city feel quieter somehow. Street lights stretching across the room, and I'm sitting here realizing, listen, somebody changes form over time. At first it's loud, then eventually it becomes these small invisible interruptions. Honestly, those might last the longest. You've been gone but not really. Certain patterns still remembering you. You've been gone but not really. Even after everything we've been through. You've been gone but not really. Like traces still built into my days. You've been gone but not really. And maybe healing works that way. Still adjusting, I guess. Strange how certain people change the feeling of a room without even trying. You sat down beside me quietly, like it wasn't a big deal. But suddenly the whole atmosphere started shifting for real. Conversation still moving nearby, glasses clinking somewhere behind. Yeah, somehow everything sounded softer the second you crossed into my side. And I don't mean dramatic, no movie scene exaggeration, just small changes in the air that quietly affect concentration. Like my shoulders loosen naturally, like time slowed down a little, like tension disappeared from places I didn't even know were brittle. No loud entrance, no spotlight glow, just calm energy, changing the flow. The air changed when you sat next to me, like the whole room exhaled slowly. The air changed when you sat next to me, like comfort found its way over me. The air changed when you sat next to me, and suddenly everything felt lighter. Yeah. The air changed when you sat next to me, and I ain't been the same since either. You asked me something simple, but your tone carried ease, the kind that make guarded people start relaxing naturally. Now we talking without effort, like the rhythm already there. No awkward pauses, fighting silence, no pressure hanging in the air. Meanwhile, people moving around us, music sliding through the walls, but somehow this little corner feel disconnected from it all. And honestly, that kind of peace rare now. Most people bring noise with them, you somehow quiet it down. No extra words, no dramatic spark, just calm settling deep inside the dark. You lean back, laughing softly, one hand resting near mine, and sudden, even silence started feeling designed. Not forced, not planned, not trying to become Some connections feel strongest when they arrive warm instead of storm. No chasing, no loud games, just presence naturally changing the frame. The air changed when you sat next to me, like stress finally loosened grip. Oh yeah. Air changed when you sat next to me, like calm slowly touched my skin. Yeah. The air changed when you sat next to me, and even the music breathed different. Oh, the air changed when you sat next to me, and now this whole night feels significant. Maybe certain people carry peace in the way they move. Maybe comfort becomes magnetic when it's honest and smooth. Cause nothing about you demanded attention, still everything shifted somehow. Some energy don't enter loudly, it quietly changes the room around. Now the night growing quieter, conversations thin and low, but I still feel the difference from the moment you move close. And honestly, that might be the rarest thing, finding somebody whose presence alone makes breathing easier again. The air changed when you sat next to me, like warmth settling into space. The air changed when you sat next to me, and I still feel it on my face. The air changed when you sat next to me, like the whole night softened tone. The air changed when you sat next to me, and somehow I felt less alone. Funny. How some people shift everything just by sitting near you.
Yeah. Whole place shifted soon as you step through the door. Everybody felt it when you walked in. Conversations changed all around the room then. Everybody felt it when you walked in. Ooh. Like the air got pulled towards you again. DJ still spinning, but people stop moving the same. Bartender pouring drinks slower, trying to catch your name. You weren't overdressed, didn't need to be. Confidence sitting natural, like rhythm sitting deep in a beat. And every table noticed, even if they won't admit it loud. Some people carry energy that quietly bends crowds. Meanwhile I'm leaning back watching, trying not to stare too obvious. But honestly, your presence made normal feel anonymous. No loud flexing, no fake spotlight. You just walked in smooth and changed the whole night. Everybody felt it when you walked in, like tension suddenly found rhythm. Yeah, everybody felt it when you walked in, like cool got rewritten with your vision. Oh, everybody felt it when you walked in, even the music hit different then. Everybody felt it when you walked in, and the whole room leaned your direction. Yeah, that kind of presence can't be taught. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, you laugh once, whole section turn their heads. Not because you're loud, just because your vibe sprayed and move like somebody who don't need approval first. And that kind of calm confidence always hit the hardest. Now people finding reasons just to walk nearby while you sip your drink slowly with this sideways smile. And me, I'm trying to play composed still, but your energy got everybody acting outside their skill set for real. No extra effort, no forced attention, just natural gravity pulling every direction. Now the room warmer somehow, music sitting deeper in the floor, and every little movement you make keep pulling focus more and more. You finally cleansed my way like you knew the whole time, and suddenly my heartbeat sinking perfect with the bass line. People still dancing nearby, lights moving across the wall, but it lingers and naturally change the mood. Everybody felt it when you walked in, like style learned how to breathe. Everybody felt it when you walked in, like confidence rolled up its sleeve. Everybody felt it when you walked in, and honestly I get why now. Everybody felt it when you walked in, 'cause I still feel it somehow. Yeah. Maybe it's the posture, maybe it's the grace. Maybe people recognize comfort when it enters a place. 'Cause nothing about you forced, that's what make it land so clean. Some people wear attention naturally, like it's stitched into their skin. Now we laughing near the speakers, like we knew each other before. Your hand brush your mind casually, while the groove keeps shaking the floor. And honestly, I should've seen it from the start. The whole room reacted first, before I finally caught up to my heart. Everybody felt it when you walked in, like the whole night changed shape. Everybody felt it when you walked in, and nobody moved the same. Everybody felt it when you walked in, still got your energy stuck in my head. Everybody felt it when you walked in, and I ain't recovered yet. Whole place shifted as soon as you step through the door. Hold up. Why everybody stop talking when you walked in? The way you move slows me down. Whole room spinning, but I tune it out. The way you move slows me down. One look from you, throw my focus off now. Yeah. You walked in smooth, like you knew what you did. Black leather jacket, gold hoops catching like Queen. Bartender, miss your order, trying not to stare. Even the DJ looked up when you fixed your hair. And me, I was cool for about 5 seconds flat, till you cross your legs slowly and lean back like that. Ain't even trying too hard, that's the dangerous part. You move calm, but it hit like sparks. The way you move slows me down, like the whole night changed direction. The way you move slows me down, got me caught inside your section. The way you move slows me down, even the baseline feel different now. The way you move slows me down, and everybody else blurred out. Slow down. Slow down, slow down, slow down, slow down. Slow down. Slow down, slow down. Yeah, you know exactly what you're doing. You smile sideways, like you're keeping secrets tucked away. Talking casual, but your eyes seeing something different anyway. Now my drink sitting untouched, ice melting low. 'Cause every time you laugh, the whole room lose control. And I ain't usually the type to get put in this fast, but your energy got rhythm that naturally lasts. No loud flex, no extra scene, you just glide through the room like midnight gasoline. The way you move slows me down, like time hanging off your body. The way you move slows me down, and honestly that's dangerous probably. The way you move slows me down, got the whole room leaning your way. The way you move slows me down, and I ain't looked away all day. Yeah. Maybe it's confidence, maybe it's timing, maybe your body language perfectly aligned with the lighting. Whatever it is, it changed the atmosphere fast. Some people walk in rooms and somehow make moments last. The way you move slows me down, the way you move slows me down, even while the night's speeding up. The way you move slows me like down, one glance already enough. The way you move slows me down, and I still feel it in my chest. The way you move slows me down. Damn, you're different from the rest. that smile right there. You definitely know something I don't. You keep smiling like you know something, something that got me overthinking. Yeah. You keep smiling like you know something, and I swear you're doing it intentionally. Yeah. Every time I look your way, you already looking first. Then you turn your head slightly like you trying to make it worse. And that little half smile dangerous, cause it never fully break. Just enough to make me wonder exactly what you thinking late. Meanwhile, you sit and relax like none of this affecting you, while my whole concentration's drifting every time your eyes cut through. Honestly, you got a talent for subtle chaos, cause you barely even move, and somehow still throw the room off balance on us. No loud flirting, no obvious lines, just little reactions messing with my mind. Yeah, keep smiling like you know something, like you already read me completely. You keep smiling like you know something, and I'm my cool slipping repeatedly. You keep smiling like you know something, like teachers sitting behind your teeth. Keep smiling like you know something, and somehow that smile keep catching me. Yeah, you're real smooth with it too. You ask innocent questions, but your timing way too clean. Like you already know exactly how a certain word's gon' hit me. Then you laugh softly afterward, watching me recover slow. And honestly, I think you enjoy seeing self-control come and go. Now my drink's sitting untouched again, ice melting through the glass. Cause every time you grin sideways, the whole vibe shift fast. And your friends probably notice too, cause they keep smirking from afar, like everybody in the room aware you've been playing smart from the start. One smile, one pause, now my whole train of thought lost. You lean closer for a second, then pull back casually, like you testing how much tension can live comfortably. And honestly, that confidence look good on you. Not loud, not forced, just natural the way you move. Meanwhile, the music keep bouncing, lights sliding across the wall. But I'm too busy trying to decode what that smile really means at all. No fake mystery, no childish games, just chemistry hiding inside your face. You keep smiling like you know something, like your thoughts that sit ahead of mine. You keep smiling like you know something, and somehow that feeling feel right. You keep smiling like you know something, like restraint hanging by a thread. You keep smiling like you know something, and now you stuck inside my head. Maybe you just naturally tease without even trying to. Maybe certain smiles carry tension built into them too. Cause nothing about you loud, still everything lands direct. Some people flirt with words, you flirt through timing and effect. Now we laughing closer than before, shoulders brushing in rhythm. And honestly, I still don't know whether you planned all this from the beginning. But one thing clear now, you enjoy keeping me guessing. Cause every time that smile returns, the whole night keeps shifting direction. You keep smiling like you know something, like the whole room moving your way. You keep smiling like you know we're getting pulled back in again. Keep smiling like you know something, like calm mixed perfectly with danger. You keep smiling like you know something. Damn, you smooth operator. Yeah, that smile definitely trouble. Yeah. I should've let that conversation go by now. Yeah. But somehow my brain keeps pulling it back up, like there was something hidden in it.
You were sitting across from me, elbow on the table, talking regular, nothing dramatic. But then you paused for half a second, looked at me different. And ever since then I keep wondering what that meant. Maybe nothing, maybe I'm reading too much into it. Wouldn't be the first time. Still, the way your voice dropped quieter right before you changed the subject, been stuck in my head all week. One little moment that should have passed, somehow still running laps. I keep replaying that conversation, trying to hear what I missed the first time. I keep replaying that conversation, like there was something living between the lines. I keep replaying that conversation, and honestly I don't know why. Maybe some words don't leave your head soon as they arrive. It's not even the whole conversation, just certain pieces. The way you smiled after that one sentence, like you almost said something else, then stopped yourself. That part keep bothering me, and I know how this sounds, trust me. I got actual responsibilities, bills, deadlines, real life things. Yet somehow I'm in the kitchen at midnight, replaying your tone of voice, like that's productive behavior. One pause, one look, now my mind hooked. I even caught myself recreating it earlier, trying to remember exact wording. Cause memory changes things the more you revisit it. Maybe you didn't mean anything deep at all. Maybe you were just tired. Maybe I just wanted there to be something there. Still, people don't hold eye contact like that for no reason either. See, that's exactly the kind of thinking I'm talking about. No big heartbreak, no giant scene, just one conversation, refusing to leave me. I keep replaying that conversation, like unfinished business in my head. I keep replaying that conversation, and adding meaning to things you said. I keep replaying that conversation, maybe more than I should admit. Funny how one small moment can stay with you like this. Maybe closure would be easier if people just said everything directly. But most real conversations don't work like that. People hesitate, change subjects, look away at the wrong time, and somehow those little gaps become the loudest parts later. Anyway, you probably forgot the conversation already. That's the funny part. Meanwhile, I'm still carrying around the way you looked at me after that question, like there was something you almost said, then decided not to, and now it's living rent-free in my head. I keep replaying that conversation, trying to stop dissecting every word. I keep replaying that conversation, even though nothing definitive occurred. I keep replaying that conversation. Got some moments just stay unresolved. Maybe that's why they linger longer than all the solved ones. I probably thought about this way too much.
Ain't that strange? How one song can bring somebody back faster than a photograph. I heard that old melody earlier, playing low inside a grocery store, and suddenly I wasn't shopping anymore. I was back inside your car, windows cracked in the summer. You singing louder than the radio, missing half the words confidently, still somehow stealing the whole show. And that's the crazy thing about music, it don't ask permission first. One little chord progression can reopen an entire universe. Now I'm standing in aisle 7, trying not to drift too far away, cause a simple background song just rearranged my whole day. No one preparation, just memory moving through vibration. Funny how certain songs turn into people, every note carrying pieces of them still. Funny how certain songs turn into people long after time moves on for real. Funny how certain songs turn into people, like voices hiding inside melodies. Funny how certain songs turn into people, and suddenly they right back next to me. Now every time that chorus plays, I remember details I forgot existed. The way your hand tapped against the dashboard whenever the bass line shifted. The way you always repeated bridges like you never wanted songs to end. The way certain lyrics sounded different depending what mood we was in. Meanwhile everybody else hearing music like it's just another track, not realizing I'm over here quietly traveling backward. And honestly, maybe that's why songs survive so long, 'cause people attach real moments to them, then carry those feelings on. One melody, one refrain, and suddenly somebody alive again. You ever notice certain records start sounding older with time? Not because production age, but because they're carrying old versions of our lives. Now even random little harmonies can pull your memory near, like your presence got archived somehow inside the things we used to hear. And I ain't saying I'm stuck on you, that's not really what this is. It's more like certain songs become emotional landmarks for specific people we miss. No heartbreak scene, no dramatic pain, just music quietly calling your name. Funny how certain songs turn into people, like memories wrapped inside rhythm. Funny how certain songs turn into people, somehow the feelings still hit different. Funny how certain songs turn into people even years after they disappear. Funny how certain songs turn into people, 'cause every note still bring you near. Maybe music hold emotion better than photographs ever could. 'Cause songs don't just show moments, they replay how they felt for good. And some people leave fingerprints inside melodies forevermore. So certain records stop sounding like music and start sounding like somebody you knew before. Now the night getting quieter, playlist running low and slow, and another old track just came on, bringing back a version of us I almost let go. Honestly, it's probably never gonna fully change. Some people stay attached to songs long after they stop sharing your name. Funny how certain songs turn into people, like echoes floating through the speakers softly. Funny how certain songs turn into people, still somehow affect your body. How certain songs turn into people, like memories dancing through sound again. Funny how certain songs turn into people, and I still hear you inside them. Yeah. Some songs don't belong to the radio anymore. I don't think every connection is supposed to disappear completely. Used to think healing meant
eventually feeling nothing. Like one day your name would come up and my chest wouldn't react at all. But honestly, I don't think real life works that neatly. Some people just become part of your internal landscape. That's it. Not in a tragic way, not in a still in love forever way either. More like their existence changed yours a little and the effects stayed. No dramatic ending, no final goodbye scene. Just certain people remaining quietly. Some people leave without fully leaving. Parts of them stay in how you move. Some people leave without fully leaving. Long after the relationship do. Some people leave without fully leaving. Like fingerprints pressed in the tire. Some people leave without fully leaving. Maybe that's alright. I still think about things you would've found funny sometimes. Still hear your perspective in certain conversations. Not constantly, not painfully, just naturally. Like your presence blended into the architecture. But my thinking, it never fully unpacked itself afterward. That used to scare me a little. Now, I think I understand it better. Not every connection needs erasing. Some just become part of your framing. People always talk about closure, like emotions supposed to end clean. But maybe closure really just means the memory stops fighting you. Maybe peace looks more like coexistence than delation. Cause honestly, forcing yourself to feel nothing about meaningful people sounds exhausting. No longing left, no fantasy to chase, just appreciation for what remains. Leave without fully leaving. Even after years reshape your life. Some people leave without fully leaving. Certain echoes survive the time. Some people leave without fully leaving. Not heavy anymore, just true. Some people leave without fully leaving. Guess that's what real connection do. Maybe adulthood is realizing not every emotional imprint needs fixing. Some people mattered, the relationship ended, and both things can exist together. That's probably healthier than pretending none of it touched you at all. Tonight the room feels calm finally, not empty, not heavy, just quiet in an honest way. And for the first time in a while, thinking about you doesn't feel like losing something. It just feels like remembering a chapter that still shaped me some. Some people leave without fully leaving. Maybe they were never supposed to. Some people leave without fully leaving. Certain connections follow through. Some people leave without fully. Not painfully, just somewhere deep inside. Some people leave without fully leaving. And I think I'm alright with that tonight. The strange part is I finally mean that.
Hate when that happens.
I was doing alright tonight too, just minding my business. Then somebody across the room laughed and for half a second, I could've sworn it was you. Same rhythm, same little pause at the end. My whole body reacted before my brain caught up. That part felt annoying, honestly, 'cause I wasn't even thinking about you till that moment happened. Now suddenly you're everywhere again. One small sound, one quick mistake, and memory wide awake. Somebody else laughing shouldn't sound like you, but somehow tonight it really did. Somebody else laughing shouldn't sound like you. Now old feelings slipping through again. So, somebody else laughing shouldn't sound like you. Guess memory still got access somehow. Somebody else laughing shouldn't sound like you. Still caught me off guard just now. Crazy thing is, it probably sounded nothing like you for real, but memory fills gaps fast, especially when somebody mattered. Now I'm sitting here distracted, looking around like an idiot over one random laugh. And I know how ridiculous that sounds, but certain people stay wired into your nervous system longer than they probably should. That's just real. One little echo, that's all it took. Now my whole mood shook. Later somebody walked past me, wearing your perfume too. Not exactly the same, but close enough to restart everything. It's strange what the brain holds on to. Voices sense tiny mannerism, stuff you don't even consciously memorize, till it randomly comes back swinging. And honestly, I think that's the hardest kind of missing somebody, the involuntary kind. No dramatic breakdown, no tears involved, just memory reacting before logic resolves. Somebody else laughing shouldn't sound like you, but tonight my mind blurred the line again. Somebody else laughing shouldn't sound like you. Still somehow it pulled me back in. Somebody else laughing shouldn't sound like you. Guess certain echoes stick around deep. Somebody else laughing shouldn't sound like you. And now you're back inside my week. Maybe healing gets weird after a while. You stop actively missing somebody, then suddenly your body remembers them first through sounds, smells, tiny reactions, like emotional muscle memory. Anyway, the laugh wasn't yours, I knew that almost immediately. Still my chest reacted before reality stepped in. And honestly, that probably says more than I wanted to. Somebody else laughing shouldn't sound like you, but memory got its own habit still. Somebody else laughing shouldn't sound like you. Guess some echoes never fully disappear. Somebody else laughing shouldn't sound like you. Even after all this time between us, somebody else laughing shouldn't sound like you. But tonight it kinda did. That threw me off more than I expected. Hate when that happens. Say that again. No. Closer this time. Funny how your voice changes when you lean in to talk. Like certain words hit softer at close range in the dark. Everybody else faded as soon as you got near. Now I'm hearing tiny details I probably shouldn't hear. way your breath paused slightly right before you left, the way your sentences slow down like you know they land. And honestly, I don't even know what you said just then, 'cause the sound of your voice alone got inside my head. No loud tension, no dramatic scene, just quiet space pulling us in deep. Your voice sounds different this close, like it moves slower through the air. Your voice sounds different this close, like every word settles somewhere. Your voice sounds different this close, and now I can't focus right. Your voice sounds different this close. Damn. Stay right there tonight. You're barely even touching me, still somehow it feels physical, like proximity alone got its own kind of pull. You ask me something simple, but your lips too close to mine. Now my whole train of thought keeps slipping out of line. And the craziest part is you probably don't even know how certain people shift energy just by standing close. Meanwhile the room's still moving, conversations happening somewhere, but we built this smaller world inside the air between us here. One sentence, one smile, yeah, that was enough to change the vibe. Now your voice almost floating right against my ear, and every little word somehow sound warm and near. You tell a story halfway, then stop and grin instead, like you already know I'm distracted by your breath. And honestly, that kind of tension dangerous, 'cause nothing big even happened, but it still feel major to us. No pressure, no overplaying cool, just chemistry shrinking the space in the room. Your voice sounds different this close, like calm mixed perfectly with heat. Your voice sounds different this close, and now my heart beat off beat. Your voice sounds different this close, like your tone carrying intent. Yeah, your voice sounds different this close, and I still ain't recovered since. Maybe some people are dangerous loud, maybe they dangerous quiet and close somehow. There's nothing about this flash, it's still it landed deep. Some tension, don't need distance to completely take over me. Now we sitting shoulder to shoulder, speaking lower than before, and somehow silence between us feel heavier now than noise ever could. I should probably say something smart, instead I just hold your gaze, 'cause honestly your voice already did enough to rearrange the whole space. Your voice sound different this close, like the whole world turned down low. Ooh. Your voice sound different this close, and I still don't wanna let go. Your voice sound different this close, like tension finally found sound. Your voice sound different this close, and damn, I feel it now. Say that again, closer this time. You got that energy, that dangerous kind. After 2 a.m. You got that 2 a.m. energy, make the whole room move differently. You got that 2 a.m. energy, like trouble wrapped in silk to me. Yeah, you got that 2 a.m. energy, and everybody feel it when you pass through. 2 a.m. energy, and honestly, I'm feeling pulled to you. blue neon bouncing off the side of your face. Slow motion movements, every step got flavor and grace. You're sitting low in the corner, one heel hanging loose, talking calm with your friends, but your eyes keep cutting through. And every little glance, feel intentional somehow, like you know exactly who watching you now. The bartender pouring doubles, music dripping through the walls, but somehow your presence louder than the whole club. And no loud entrance, no extra scene, but you changed the atmosphere soon as you leaned in. You got that 2 a.m. energy, like the night starts moving slow. You got that 2 a.m. energy, and the tension pulling close. You got that 2 a.m. energy, like your touch already lingering. That 2 a.m. energy, and I can feel it settling in. You laugh low like smoke curling in dim light, gold chain catching flashes every time you turn slightly. Now the DJ looping grooves longer, people swaying side to side, but I'm too busy watching how your fingers trace your glass of wine. And I ain't even trying to play cool anymore, cause your body language got me locked into the floor. Everybody talking, but the room sound far away. That's what happens when attraction rearrange your brain. One look, that's all it took. Now the whole vibe shifted as soon as you looked up. You walk past slowly, perfume trailing behind, like late night temptation mixed with expensive red wine. And I catch myself smiling for no reason at all, just watching your shadow move across the wall. You say my name casually, like it don't mean much, but somehow the way you say it feel dangerously enough. Now my heartbeat's sinking with the low end groove, and honestly, I don't even wanna play this smooth. No fake flexing, no overdone games, just grown attraction moving through the bed. You got that 2 a.m. like the night wrapped around your frame. You got that 2 a.m. energy, and nothing in here feels the same. You got that 2 a.m. energy, got the whole room hypnotized. You got that 2 a.m. energy, and I see it shining in your eyes. Maybe it's the light, and maybe it's the hour. Maybe certain people naturally walk around with power, cause you ain't doing much, but somehow it's enough to make conversations pause and make restraint feel tough. Now the crowd thinning slowly, chairs stacking near the bar, street lights glowing through the window, reflecting off parked cars. You're standing closer now, voice softer than before, and somehow midnight chemistry feels stronger near closing doors. Your hand brushing mine briefly, like testing how it lands. And honestly, that little touch said more than any plan. You got that 2 a.m. energy, like the city breathing through your skin. You got that 2 a.m. energy, and I still feel you pulling me in. That 2 a.m. like danger mixed with comfort somehow. You got that 2 a.m. and I don't wanna leave right now. You got that 2 a.m. energy, and the whole night bending around you. 2 a.m. energy. Damn, look what you made me do. The dangerous kind after 2 a.m.
See, this the part people don't talk about enough. Certain conversations last longer than they probably should. Certain people get comfortable a little too naturally, a little too good. Now we sitting here quieter than we were
were before. Like both of us already feeling something neither one's saying out loud for sure. And honestly, that's what make this dangerous now. Not loud attraction, but how easy this feels somehow. Cause tension easy to forget, chemistry fade all the time, but comfort mixed with attraction, that's the kind that stays on your mind. No rushing, no dramatic scene, just two people realizing what this could mean. Don't start something we can't forget. If you know it, don't stay with us. Don't start something we can't forget. If one touch already feel like too much, don't start something we can't forget. If your energy linger this deep, don't start something we can't forget. Cause some connections don't leave easy. You lean closer slowly, like instinct took control. Meanwhile, my thoughts trying hard to keep acting reasonable. But every little pause between us keep getting harder to ignore. Like silence carrying tension stronger than words ever could before. And your eyes softer now, less playful than before tonight. Like maybe you feeling too. How fast this shifted inside. Honestly, that's the part throwing me off balance most. Not attraction itself, but how natural this closeness grows. No fake promises, no fantasy talk, just real chemistry, changing how we walk. Outside the world still moving, cars sliding past somewhere, but in here everything's slower, like the room protecting the air. You resting your hand in mine, not fully touching yet. Still somehow that tiny distance feel impossible to forget. And maybe we both know crossing certain lines changes things. Cause some nights disappear quietly while others leave permanent rings. No overthinking, no trying to force fate. Still some moments feel important before they fully take shape. Don't start something we can't forget. If calm already feel this strong, don't start something we can't forget. If one night already lasting this long, don't start something we can't. If your presence still sit on my skin, attraction different, maybe it moves slower now. Not loud and not loud and not loud, not loud and not messier, just deeper somehow. Cause when people really connect, the danger ain't excitement alone, it's how quickly somebody starts feeling like somewhere close to home. Now the music almost ended, voices lower than before, and somehow neither one of us trying to reach for the door. Maybe we both understand some nights shift things quietly, and even if nothing happens after this, we still won't leave the same completely. Honestly, that might be what scares me most, how naturally you slipped into a space most people never get close to. Don't start something we can't forget. If this feeling already feel right, don't start something we can't forget. If comfort's sitting this deep in the air, don't start something we can't. If your eyes still pulling me in, don't start Some connections stay longer than people expect.
See, now you're doing that on purpose.
Too late to look at me like that.
You already know where this gon' go at.
Too late to look at me like that.
Now the tension too strong to hold back. Na 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 na. You was acting cool all evening, playing calm, playing smart. And suddenly you hit me with that look across the dark. And not a smile exactly, not fully innocent either. Just enough eye contact to make restraint feel weaker. And now you're leaning closer casually like nothing changed at all. Meanwhile, my whole focus slipping every time your shoulder brush my arm. And honestly, that subtle stuff hit hardest anyway. Cause quiet temptation always land deeper than games people loudly play. No big scene, no loud move, no loud move. Just tension slowly, changing the mood.
Too late to look at me like that.
But now my heartbeat out of rhythm.
Too late to look at me like that.
You already know what you did then.
Too late to look at me like that.
Like your eyes testing my control.
Too late to look at me like that.
And now the whole room moving slow. Yeah. You crossed the line, smooth with it. You keep touching my wrist lightly while making regular conversation, like you don't realize how physical small all things getting. And every little pause feel loaded now somehow. Like both of us pretending we still thinking rationally now. Meanwhile the baseline knocking harder, lights cutting through smoke, and your half smile dangerous enough to make discipline feel broke. I should probably back up, give this tension room to breathe. But every time I try, you pull me right back subtly. One glance, that's all. Now, restraint leaning against the wall. One glance, that's all. Now, restraint leaning against the wall. You finally whisper something right against my ear, and suddenly every distraction disappeared from here. Now your perfume sitting heavy on the collar of my shirt, and every little movement between us keep making self-control worse. And honestly, you know exactly what you're doing now. Cause nobody leaned this close repeatedly without intention somehow. No fake innocence, no pretending shy. You keep pulling tension higher every time.
Too late to look at me like that.
Like temptation dressed up calm.
Too late to look at me like that.
And now your energy all in my arms.
Too late to look at me like that.
And I still feel it in my chest.
Too late to look at me like that.
Damn, you're dangerous at your best. Maybe attraction's strongest when nobody says it direct. When body language build pressure slow enough to affect your head. Cause nothing about this rushed, that's what make it land so clean. Some chemistry don't explode loudly, it slowly ruins discipline. Now we sitting way too close for this to still feel casual. Your fingers tracing circles slowly, like tension turned habitual. And every time you glance away, then look right back again, it feel like you testing exactly how far this thing can bend. Honestly, we probably should have stopped earlier, but your eyes made that impossible soon as they lingered
To look at me like that.
there. Now the air too thick between us.
Too late to look at me like that.
And honestly, I kinda need this.
Too late to look at me like that.
Like calm dark all in me. See, that look again. See, that look again. It's never the big things that stay the longest. You left small things everywhere, not intentionally, I guess, but somehow little traces of you still woven through this mess. Hair tied near the bathroom sink, your handwriting on old receipts, half-used perfume on the dresser, still carrying your energy. And it's strange what memory chooses to suddenly hold on to tight. Not the dramatic ending parts, but ordinary little nights. Like the way you folded blankets or hung while looking for your keys. Tiny habits somehow louder now than big emotional speeches. No explosions, no cinematic goodbye, just small reminders scattered through my life. You left small things everywhere, little pieces still surviving here. You left small things everywhere, and somehow they keep you near. You left small things everywhere, in ways I never noticed then. You left small things everywhere, now I keep finding you again. There's still that coffee stain on the counter from the morning you laughed too hard. And honestly, I almost cleaned it yesterday, then stopped halfway and paused. Not because I'm stuck completely or praying you come back around. It's more like certain little details quietly refuse to leave town. Meanwhile, the world keeps moving normal, friends still calling, work still there. But grief sometimes looks less like crying and more like noticing what people left behind everywhere. Your favorite candle burned halfway down, still sitting near the shelf untouched, like some part of me afraid finishing it means too much. One old note, one empty frame, and suddenly memory speaks your name. I found one of your earrings earlier, hidden deep inside the couch, and for a second I just held it, thinking way too much. Funny how objects gain emotion after somebody gone, like regular things absorb attachment and quietly carry it on. And honestly, that realization hit me slow. How people leave fingerprints emotionally on more things, and they know no bitterness, no dramatic scene, just little reminders of what used to be. You left small things everywhere, like echoes spread across the room. You left small things everywhere, and now ordinary moments bloom. You left small things everywhere, like pieces of your rhythm stayed. You left small things everywhere, long after the feeling changed. Maybe love lingers physically in ways nobody explains. Maybe emotional attachment quietly lives inside mundane things. Cause not every memory arrives loudly, sometimes it's softer than that. Sometimes healing gets interrupted by finding somebody in random artifacts. Now the evening moving slower, soft light stretching across the floor, and I'm realizing this place still carries evidence of you more than before. Honestly, maybe that's just part of letting go, learning
learning how to live beside reminders without needing to erase them, though. You left small things everywhere, like traces hidden in plain sight. You left small things everywhere, still surfacing late at night. You left small things everywhere, and maybe that's what love really does. You left small things everywhere, long after people stop being us. Yeah, funny what stays behind.
I was good too. That's the part bothering me. Whole week moving normal, mind finally staying clear. And somebody brought you up casually, like it meant nothing to hear. And suddenly my chest tightened slightly, for reasons I can't explain. All from hearing 6 little letters connected to your name. Crazy how memory works sometimes. You think you're done healed enough, till one unexpected moment show you certain feelings still tough. Now I'm sitting there half listening, trying to keep my face composed, while old versions of us quietly start reopening closed doors. No warning, no time to prepare, just your name landing heavy in the air. I was fine until I heard your name again. Now old memories moving through my head again. I was fine until I heard your name again. Like healing took a step backwards then. I was fine until I heard your name again. And suddenly everything felt close. I was fine until I heard your name again. That's what threw me off the most. The conversation kept moving, everybody laughing still. Meanwhile my whole inner balance shifted against my will. And it ain't even your fault, you weren't nowhere around. Still somehow your absence reached me, just through the sound of your name aloud. Now I'm remembering details I ain't thought about for months. The way your silence felt different, the way your hugs lingered once. And honestly, that's what frustrates me the most, how certain people keep emotional access long after they supposed to let go. One thing, one second, now old feelings reconnecting. I really thought time handled it, thought distance did its job, thought life moving forward naturally would dissolve what we lost. But healing ain't linear, that's the truth nobody says. Sometimes you feel completely fine till memory taps your shoulder again. And suddenly your voice returns, random moments replay slow. Not enough to break me down, just enough to shake control. No drama, no collapse inside, just old emotions coming back alive. I was fine until I heard your name again, like old wounds stretching quietly. I was fine until I heard your name again, and now your memory right beside me. I was fine until I heard your name, like distance stopped working somehow. I was fine until I heard your name again, and I still feel it now. Maybe people never fully disappear when they matter deep enough. Maybe memory keeps emergency copies of certain kinds of love, 'cause one small mention shouldn't affect me, at least that's what I tell myself. Still your name alone carried enough weight
shift my emotional health. Now the night quieter than before, conversation long moved on, but I'm still sitting with the realization some connections linger strong. Honestly, I hate how human that sounds, but pretending certain names mean nothing don't make the feeling calm down. I was fine until I heard your name again. Now echoes moving through my chest again. I was fine until I heard your name. And maybe healing ain't as clean as I said. I was fine until I heard your name again. Like part of me still reacts automatically. Fine until I heard your name again. And that reality humbled me quietly. Yeah. Funny what one name can still do.
Nah, hold on. I feel like we skipped 3 conversations already.
You dance like you already know me, like your body figured me out slowly. You dance like you already know me, like we done this before unconsciously. Yeah, you stepped onto the floor smooth, no hesitation at all. One hand sliding through your hair, back against the wall. DJ flipped the groove heavier, whole section caught the bounce. But somehow you stayed locked in, like the rhythm only mattered between us. And every little shoulder move felt perfectly on beat, like your body had details most people missing the beat. Meanwhile, I'm trying not to grin, watching you work the pocket clean, cause confidence always hit harder when it moved naturally. No fake posing, no trying hard, just rhythm and instinct playing their part. You dance like you already know me, like your hips memorize my time. You dance like you already know me, and honestly, that feeling kinda wild to me. You dance like you already know me, like comfort showed up before names. You dance like you already know me, and now the whole room moving different. Yeah, you way too smooth with it. Now your friends laughing nearby, cause they already caught the vibe. You keep looking back at me with that dangerous half smile, feet sliding easy, they shaking through the floor. You move like somebody who trusts rhythm more than words, and honestly, it's probably why I'm hooked. Cause some people talk too much while you let movement do the work. Now we closer than before, hands brushing in the groove, and every little contact feel intentional in the smoothest way too. One step, one glance, that's all it took to mess up my plans. You spin slowly laughing, while the lights cut across your face, and suddenly the whole dance floor feels smaller in this place. People still moving around us, but I barely notice now. Cause your energy got a rhythm that naturally pulls focus down. And I swear the way you move, say things your mouth never will. That kind of chemistry rare, cause you can't really fake that skill. No, no overthinking, no extra games, just body language doing every day. You dance like you already know me, like this tension can't pre-made. You dance like you already know me, like attraction got choreographed this way. You dance like you already know me, and I keep leaning closer still. You dance like you already know me, like your movement bending my will. Maybe it's your timing, maybe it's your grace. Maybe certain people naturally turn rhythm into foreplay. Cause nothing about this force, that's why it hits so clean. Some chemistry starts talking long before people speak. Now the crowd thinning slightly, but neither one of us slowed down. Still we're catching each other, smiling while the bass keeps circling around. And honestly, I still don't know much about you, but your body more familiar enough to make the whole night feel brand new. You dance like you already know it, like your body read my thoughts somehow. You dance like you already know, and I still feel it right now. You dance like you already know me, like rhythm pulled us into place. You dance like you already know me. Damn, that's hard to replace. Yeah, way too smooth with it. See that look right there? That's exactly what I'm talking about. You don't flirt loud, that's what make it hit harder. Everybody else reaching, you just sit back calm. When eyebrow raise slightly, glass balanced in your hand, looking at me like you already know exactly how this ends. And every time you smile, it ain't soft, it shifts the room, like people feel the temperature change without knowing what caused it to move. Yeah, you stay composed, but your eyes keep giving you away. That kind of confidence dangerous, in a quiet kind of way. No dramatic moves, no performance art, just eye contact messing with concentration hard. Your eyes get dangerous when you smile, like you know something I don't. Your eyes get dangerous when you smile, got me leaning closer than I want. Your eyes get dangerous when you smile, and the whole room disappears somehow. Your eyes get dangerous when you smile. Damn, don't look at me like that now. You listen more than you speak, that's another problem too. Cause quiet people with confidence always move different in a room. And every pause between your words feel intentional somehow, like you know tension builds stronger when you slow everything down. You crossed your legs slowly without breaking eye contact once, and suddenly my whole train of thought couldn't stay locked in place for months. People laughing nearby, music shaking the floor, but I swear all my focus keeps circling back toward yours. One smile, that slight head tilt, yeah. You know exactly what you built. And now you're closer than before, voice slower when you speak, and somehow every sentence sounding directly at me. You touch my wrist briefly while making some small joke, but that little moment lingered longer than anything else in the smoke. And honestly, I respect how dangerous you are, cause you never force attention, you just naturally pull it hard. No chasing, no loud games, just tension moving inside your gaze. Your eyes get dangerous when you smile, like restraint don't stand a chance. Your eyes get dangerous when you smile, like confidence learned how to dance. Your eyes get dangerous when you smile, and suddenly the air feels thin. Your eyes get dangerous when you smile, like trouble already settling in. Maybe it's your patience, maybe it's your calm, maybe people trust danger more when it arrives this soft. Cause nothing about you loud, but everything about you lands. Some people don't need attention, they naturally command it instead. Now the room thinning out slowly, conversations getting small. You're sitting closer than before now, my shoulder nearly touching mine and all. And every little smile you give feels loaded in advance, like you already know I'm too far gone to act detached. Honestly, you never had to try that hard, 'cause your eyes started this whole thing before we even talked. Your eyes get dangerous when you smile, like the room bends around your mood. Your eyes get dangerous when you smile, and I keep slipping deeper into you. Your eyes get dangerous when you smile, like comics perfectly with fire. Your eyes get dangerous when you smile. Damn, that's exactly my type. See? The look again. See? That look again.